at the start of the race.
Another car into the wall. It looks to be Stewart.
Boy, that's the color scheme from Tony Stewart. It's Tony Stewart. Whoa.
So there is part of John Menard's hope going away. Now he has Mark Dismore, who is going to move up to third place as a result of this, the second place car getting in contact with the wall. Oh, what a terrible disappointment.
And especially he was racing for the lead. Looked like they had a good race going.
Oh, he's sitting there moving around. I don't think there's anything wrong because the wreck didn't look like it was that bad, but by the same token, he's one bad feeling boy right now.
Remember Tony Stewart and his dominant moves at the race at Loudon, the New England race? Boy. And then suddenly mechanical ills take him out of that run. Now an accident takes him out of the fight here as he battles for the lead with John Paul Jr. And so the caution comes out again. They're helping him out, moving slow, but I think again that's just a matter, well, he's asking for a little help.
Yeah, he might have something wrong with his feet. You know, these cars are awfully tight inside. I know when you see Tice Carlson get out, you wonder as big as he is, but the cars end up getting shimmed right down to the drivers.
You know, Bill Simpson and the other uniform manufacturers make the uniform with those epaulets so they can be lifted, so you can actually help a driver out of the car.
He's got something wrong with his feet there, Paul.
Let's hope he's all right. Let's take a look at how this occurred. We're looking from the onboard camera and see if we can figure anything out at all, Danny and Bobby.
Okay, he's going into turn one there, Bobby.
There's nobody supposed to be in front of him.
He lifted off just a little bit. He just lost it.
Something could have broken on that car, Danny. That was an awful fast spin. I mean, he didn't just do a real slow lose on that one, I promise.
No, that thing jumped around on him real fast.
Well, they're being very careful with Tony Stewart as they lift him out of the car. Well, let's go back and take a look at the onboard camera once again of Tony Stewart. We'll put it in slow motion this time, and perhaps Danny and Bobby, we can get a better idea of what happened to him. Looked like he just lost it quickly. Now, there has been a lot of sand blowing over the wall down in the first and second turn here. Maybe that's a factor. I don't know.
Paul, usually sand will let you break away fast, or slow, I'm sorry. Let's watch this, and because Danny and I both think that he broke away awfully fast. Now, here he goes into number one turn. Now, just about now, he should start getting in trouble. Now, just look at that.
See his hands come around.
That's very slow motion, and you just don't turn the steering wheel that fast unless something broke. Is that what you think, Dan?
Yeah. Well, did you see his head jump up there, too? But, you know, something the USAC officials told me earlier, that because it's a new track, because of where we are, the desert, everything, that they've been having quite a few punctures, but caused by little rocks and stuff like that. And he get the load in there.
Well, his hands were totally steady. Gary Gerald, you talked with Larry Curry about this.
Yeah, and he saw the first set of replays on his monitor down here and had radio conversation, and he says, we don't know. We've had no reports from Tony that the car was ever loose. It had a push, which was what they wanted. He liked the balance of the car. He says, I just know it came around real fast. I suspect that either something broke or we cut a tire.
The most likely scenario, obviously, Gary, would be that they just cut a tire. It takes a little rock to go through it, and then you just can't drive it. The rear end of the car, the two rear wheels are hooked up together with each other. So if you lose the air pressure on one side, you're not only going to lose your side fight, but the other one's going to keep driving and really get the car going cattywampus.
Oh, I was watching his hands very carefully during the slow-mo, and they were steady until suddenly the back end was gone, and then he tried to grab it and couldn't. So the cleanup continues here at the Indy Racing League Las Vegas 500K. There is the way that they will line up when we're ready to come back to the green flag once they have all the dirt and dust off of the track.
Dr. Henry Bach, what can you tell us about Tony Stewart?
Yes, Tony Stewart's in good condition. He's awake and alert and stable. Came in complaining of some left shoulder pain and some left back pain. He's going down to the University Medical Center for some x-rays.
Thank you, Henry.